There we go. There we go. All right, here we go.
Can you still remember where this journey began? Penacony, the land of the dreams.
Why are we returning to Penacony?
Your memory of Penacony is incomplete. A part of it has already been stolen.
What?
We could be watched if we met anywhere else. This is the only place where I can feel safe sharing secrets that should stay between us. The flame flickers ever stronger.
What the hell?
This time,
What kind of fever dream is this?
Deeper. Let us now go back to where it all began. Think of that girl who could neither enter dreams nor wished to wake.
Firefly, okay.
Why did she slumber with you?
What the hell?
It was a wish of the cosmos that set you in motion.
Oh, okay.
And in the tale where you are the protagonist, the stars themselves will defy the destiny of finality. Can I take your arm and awaken your memories?
Even after paying such a heavy price, we only get one shot
Whoa.
at this.
If embracing fate is also a form of resistance, then this time, I shall embrace death!
Okay, never mind. Maybe we might be getting a pretty cool update. What the hell? I thought it was gonna end with 3.7, like with the whole Cyrene final fight against Iron Tomb, but no, apparently no. I was wrong. I was very wrong. Wow. That was a trailer. So we're apparently returning to Penacony, which in some ways I'm glad, other ways I'm not, because Penacony was a literal headache to get through. I would love to see a weekly fight with...
And whether or not your world has a day-night cycle. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to the version 3.8. Memories are the prelude to dreams.
Yeah, I would love to see a weekly fight with Sam.
Streamer, Albert.
Or
Long
Firefly,
time no
I guess.
see, friends. I'm Robin. A pleasure to meet you all again. I'm Firefly.
I'm Constance. You may also call me the Dahlia.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome, guests. Being together with you really reminds me of the time I spent producing this show in Penacony. And in this version, we too shall once again return to Penacony, the land of the dreams. The bustling avenue of sweet dreams, Glocky and his friends, the Charmony Festival. Oh, it all seems like it was just yesterday.
But I can already feel that there's something completely different in today's show. Unlike before, it's eerie. Full of mystery.
Right. We've just seen a ton of images in that version trailer that didn't fit our memories.
Totally. For example, there seems to be a lot more to Miss Firefly's trip to Penacony than what we already know.
Yeah.
The Dream Master, who hid behind the scenes and only ever showed himself using a raven, also seems to have some profoundly dark secrets.
There's something else I'm very interested in. That Black Glamoth's Iron Cavalry Knight in the trailer? What's that about?
Weird. I don't remember seeing any of this in Penacony. Was it so long ago that I'm starting to forget what happened?
Penacony does feel like it was
Maybe your
super long
memories
ago.
Are indeed having problems. In truth, the Trailblazers' memories were incomplete, despite being the heart of this storm. Some of
Yeah.
their memories' most important parts have already been stolen.
What? How?
Don't worry. I'm here to help the Trailblazer regain these memories.
This
Awesome. With the Dahlia here,
as cool
everything
as
will be all right.
the
Oh?
trailer was,
Do you two know each other?
it
Yeah.
feels like they're trying to
Dahlia
fill
is
in a
super
gap that's
reliable.
just not
We
really
wouldn't have been able
needed,
to complete
but
some missions
we'll see.
without her.
Under the guidance of my abilities, the Trailblazer will piece together a more complete timeline for the Penacony story through recalling their memories.
Now that I think about it, there were indeed some loose threads that were never tied up in Penacony's story.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's
Gather
true.
guests, come, let us unravel this web thread by thread. Firstly, the story started with
The Astral Express receiving an invitation to join Penacony's Charmony Festival.
God, that feels like so
Afterward,
long
the
ago.
crew's mission was
To find the legacy of the Watchmaker, father of Penacony, then answer the question of why does life slumber?
after some fun time, the vibe of the story took a nosedive because of
The deaths of Firefly and Robin.
Yep.
indeed. But think back. Did
Which-
we miss anything? For example, who killed Robin?
Back then, Sunday had believed that Gallagher was the culprit,
Oh.
since Gallagher was the one who instructed Sleepy to cause multiple disappearances in the Sweet Dream.
But I must also remind everyone that Gallagher never admitted responsibility.
That's
Could it have been
true.
someone else?
But it was actually thanks to such misfortune that I managed to reach Dreamflux Reef and uncover deeper truths. So the goal of that hidden
Ah.
operator is truly elusive.
That's definitely suspicious. Let's move along with the story for now. As we continue to investigate Penacony, we learn the truth. The ones behind all the chaos weren't the family at all, but the surviving members of the Order.
That's right. My brother and Mr. Gopherwood, that is, the Dream Master, tried to drag Penacony into Enna's dream to manifest an eternal paradise.
Yeah,
To think
he
that the
was
bright
not
vision of a
successful
seven-day
with
holiday
that.
crumbled to dust. It truly breaks my heart.
As for the Dream Master of Penacony, I heard that his body was destroyed in an accident, and he could only continue his existence in the Sweet Dream.
It's been so long since he put himself in the limelight like this. It's quite unusual. What kind of secrets will this end up exposing?
It seems that Enna's dream wasn't as simple as it seemed. And the Dream Master's machinations in the dreamscape were more deliberate than we thought.
Either way, everyone still worked together to shatter the plot of the Order
So,
worshippers.
is-
And in the end, we got our happy ending.
So this
Right?
is gonna fill in
Well,
what was
At least for a
missing.
certain person, the ending was a little different.
You mean?
I've been meaning to ask for a while. Miss Firefly was all curled up in a medical cabin in the Myriad Celestia video released earlier. It feels like her entropy loss syndrome was getting worse.
Yeah, and Silverwolf even said the rest is up to her now. It's not looking good.
Ooh.
What exactly are we missing here?
Yeah.
Let's take a step back. Firefly once told us that Elio's script said she would face 3 deaths in Penacony.
Oh, is this
Firefly
gonna...
walked toward her own battlefield after sending the Trailblazer off to the final stage.
I
Only to reappear
gotcha.
before us on the Radiant Feldspar without a scratch. But we know nothing about what happened between these 2 events.
So
If
this is
everything
her...
as we remembered, then why is Miss Firefly having such a crisis after leaving Penacony?
Interesting.
Also, what exactly did the 3 deaths in the prophecy mean?
The Trailblazer really doesn't have to know about all this.
The meaning of truth is never about knowing the truth itself. It's about what people gain in their pursuit of the truth and how they'll face the truth. Isn't that right? In version 3.8, I'll be joining the Trailblazer to experience the story through Firefly's eyes. How she initially entered the dreamscape, how she met us during the story, and what battlefield she must face.
I'm curious if Firefly gonna be on the banner.
Answered one by one.
That's right. Firefly's exploration of the dreamscape was also
if she
far
is, I
deeper
might
than
try
what we
pull.
remembered. As we follow her footsteps, the family seat of power, the dream of gnawing oak, also surfaced.
Actually,
it was once part of the Dewlight Pavilion, but has long since been abandoned and sunk into the unknown
that's kind of
depths
cool.
of the primordial memory zone. The oak trees
I don't know. After
growing wild,
seeing
derelict buildings
Amphorius,
combined to paint a rather oppressive scene.
Even
the
I have
areas of
never seen
Panconi
this
don't really
place.
impress me.
Did Mr. Gopherwood bury his secrets here?
It does look very different from the solemn and dignified Dewlight Pavilion we know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Venturing deeper will show us a giant cocoon floating before the
That doesn't look fun.
stained glass windows.
A cocoon? Could this place have something to do with the propagation?
That's definitely possible.
Huh.
You know that Firefly used to belong to the Glamoth Iron Cavalry before joining the Stellaron Hunters.
Mm-hmm.
They were weapons produced by the Republic of Glamoth to fight against the propagation swarm. Soldiers with similar faces woke up in their incubators, and their short lives would be entirely spent fighting the
Is this
swarm.
like a...
What a tragic destiny.
Is this like
Firefly
an
will
evil
face her
version of
past in this
Firefly?
dreamscape. She will encounter an old friend, the other Glamoth Iron Cavalry knight in the trailer. Harbinger of death. Sworn
Okay.
nightmare.
That's odd. The Glamoth cavalry disappeared with the swarm's end, never to be heard from again. Where did this warrior come from? And why did they appear in Penacony?
Why
a
are you
place
asking
far
so
from the
many
front
random
lines?
questions?
And from the looks of it, this fighter doesn't seem to be a friend.
Mm-hmm.
Without further ado, allow Albert to provide you with more intel about them. As a fellow Glamoth Iron Cavalry knight,
Oh, you don't
Harbinger
look
of
friendly.
Death, Swarm Nightmare fights in the same way as Sam. They ignite the battlefield and sweep up enemies.
You look
at
like a more
fire.
terrifying version
The
of
Iron
Sam.
Cavalry's gear is indeed very interchangeable, including the weapons mounted onto our armor.
After
No.
using the ability Gene Duplication, this Iron Cavalry can summon Juvenile Sting.
The swarm?
Juvenile Sting has many functions.
No.
It coordinates with the Iron
No,
Cavalry
no,
Knight
no,
in
no,
launching
no,
follow-up
no.
attacks, and also charges them. Once the Iron Cavalry Knight finishes charging, immediately take action and use the powerful ability Primordial Tide Swarm of Death.
Sounds like we need to prioritize
Oh,
eliminating
dear
Juvenile
God.
Sting to come out on top against this foe.
That's true, but it's also easier said than done. After the
So
Iron
we're gonna
Cavalry Knight
want
summons
Stellaron
Juvenile
Hunter
Sting,
Sam for
it will
this.
apply the Rapid Evolution state to
Or
the Sting.
Firefly, I guess.
Allied characters cannot deal crit damage when attacking targets that are under the Rapid Evolution state.
What?
Then what should we do? It'll be much more difficult to defeat Juvenile Sting in this case.
Yeah.
Not to worry, we've got ways to fight back. When the Iron Cavalry Knight summons Juvenile Sting, we can select one character and their summons to immediately take action and enter the Nemesis state. Any characters and their summons in the Nemesis state can ignore the enemy's Rapid Evolution state.
Please save the state for me whenever possible.
In other words, we need to get the most out of the Nemesis state and quickly get rid of all Juvenile Stings.
Oh,
That's
God.
right. When all summoned Juvenile Stings are eliminated, the Iron Cavalry Knight will dispel gene replication and take more damage. Take this chance to dish out some heavy damage.
Thank you
Oh.
for this intel, Mr. Albert.
So,
As for why the
It's
dream
kinda
of
like
gnawing
with,
looks so dilapidated and what my past comrade has to do with this dreamscape,
All that will be revealed as the
not
Trailblazers'
venturing.
memories return.
What's more, it'll also reveal the meaning behind the Trailblazer's recovery of this memory.
I can never think of his
Perhaps
name.
it'll interfere with the path of Finality's direction. Or perhaps it'll help you say a better farewell to a friend.
Oh, don't do this to me. I don't want to say farewell
The
to
knight.
anyone.
The
All right. Then we'll take a break.
the knight
and
with the
we'll
red
be
hair. I
back
can't think of
before you
his
know
name
it.
as. But it's almost like his attacks where you have to take down his shield before you can actually attack him. This sounds like it's going to be a tough fight. This sounds like it's going to be a very, very tough fight. I can never think of his name. Somebody let me know in the comments. Because literally, I am blanking on his name. I can see him in my head, but I'm like, the words are not coming out. I can't think of what his name is. It's not Aventurine. It's
Constance the Dahlia, Duke
Yeah, I
Inferno's
can't think.
child of
Oh.
greatest ambition, his most exceptional child. A conflagration that burned
Fire,
the Everflame
okay.
mansion to cinders made her miss out on Penacony's stage.
Oh,
Memories
Christina V.
scattered like
Okay.
ash, or the truth slumbered in destruction. Now, come with us to unveil the Dahlia's mysteries.
Okay. Let's see how she plays. She looks really good. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Oh, hell no. That's some ritual level shit right there.
The Dahlia first showed herself in the ceremonious declaration of war made by the
Whoa.
Everflame mansion against all factions present in Penacony. Duke Inferno and his children made declarations that they will prepare this beautiful dream to welcome its new masters from Fetora. Then, as luck would have it, they ran into Acheron. Plans that Duke Inferno prepared were abandoned before they even began.
Yet even so, I still made it to Penacony.
As Duke Inferno's daughter, Lady Constance's target was the Remembrance. Does that mean her
Wait.
powers are also related to that path?
Constance is
Indeed.
Duke Inferno's
I am currently
daughter?
a cremator with the ability to enkindle
Well-
and fabricate memories.
I guess that does make
Do you
sense
remember
because
how
they
Albert just
said
ran
that
over here
she's gonna be
and
the
declared
first.
that he'll be promoted with a pay raise,
Of-
as well as being moved to a key project as the host?
Because I think
Don't
they
have
said
to
she's gonna be
mention
the first
that, boss.
official
Didn't you
character
make
from the
that decision
Everflame
yourself?
Mansion.
Really? Who knows?
That's gonna be
When did
interesting.
she become Owlbert's boss?
Duh. Wait, something's wrong.
I see. What a perfect demonstration of these abilities.
All I see is a heartbreaking betrayal.
A little optimism might be wise. What if the information ends up being real?
I can't even tell what's real anymore.
Interesting.
We know that the Dahlia's power involves fabricating non-existent memories. And Acheron never showing up. The Dahlia's opponent in Penacony would have been Black Swan from the Garden Recollection, right?
Black Swan. That name takes me back. We have a long history, you know.
Black Swan kind of can be creepy
Were
at
you
times.
two good friends?
It's hard to describe our relationship with simple words like good or friends. Ours is a game of competitive cooperation. But if the chance arises, neither of us would hesitate to set a trap for the other.
Fair enough.
So, compared to good friends, we're more like...
Good frenemies.
Correct. Or maybe we're fair weather friends. We once worked together in the Garden of Recollection, and are both privy to some secrets about the other.
Whoa,
Garden of
wait, what?
Recollection. Aren't you a member of the Annihilation Gang?
Oh? Didn't I say that I too was a memo keeper once upon a time?
No.
I betrayed the Remembrance and the Garden due to some differences in our ideals.
Oh.
Earlier still, I was also walking the path of destruction, only to betray it as well. These traces made of golden blood are the
Whoa.
marks the destruction left on me. Now I walk the universe as a cremator, as well as a child of Duke Inferno, who ruled
I-
the Everflame Mansion.
She's done it all.
Annihilation
Like-
Gang.
What the hell,
Switching between jobs
Constance?
a bit too quickly.
What a dangerous woman.
Yeah,
She keeps
seriously.
switching between the destruction and the remembrance.
Don't mess with the Dahlia.
Does that
That's
mean
kind of what I've learned
She's
from this.
betrayed the Everflame Mansion as well? Has she discarded the identity of Duke Inferno's child too?
Who knows?
Jeez.
Perhaps the truth has long been scattered to the wind, along with the ashes of memory. But in Penacony, the truth and the memories that were lost hold special meaning not only for the Trailblazer, but for me as well.
Indeed. During the story of the version 3.8 finality mission, the Dahlia will help us regain the cremated memories and complete the entire Penaconian trailblazing expedition. For those whose memories of the story have
Interesting.
grown a bit hazy, this is the perfect opportunity to revisit it and gain a deeper grasp of what really happened.
Yeah, I have a feeling I'm gonna have to do that.
Take a look at what powers are wielded by this other
God,
worldly lady.
Penacony was
Someone
so
who
long
illustrates
ago.
So many different factions.
Once Amphorius came around, I was just like,
I'm a fire character following the path of my
Ooh.
ability. I allow my team to deal super break damage before they break the enemy.
Huh?
so she's
Using
a
my
break
skill,
character.
I'll
Okay.
unleash a gloomy zone. While the zone lasts,
Well,
toughness
super
reduction dealt by
break.
allies can trigger super break damage even before the enemies are broken. Also, while allied teammates are in the zone, their weakness break efficiency will increase.
Ooh.
Sounds like she'll be a great partner for teammates who are good at dealing super break damage.
Yeah.
That's right. At the start of a battle, I'll automatically invite a teammate to become dance partners together. After either
Aw,
of the
that's
two
kinda
dance
poetic.
partners
I like
attacks an
that.
enemy target, they'll additionally deal one instance of super break damage based on the toughness reduction dealt by this attack. After the other dance
Ah.
partner launches an attack, I'll also follow their steps and unleash a follow-up attack to deal bounce damage to the enemies.
And as the moonlight falls, the Dahlia sweeps onto her stage.
My ultimate
So,
applies every dance partner's type weakness to all enemies and lowers their defense.
Oh,
so she's
in other
gonna be
words,
very
Lady
effective with a
Constance and her
lot of
dance
characters.
would both be able to reduce toughness and fight with greater ease.
That's right. And the damage dealt by my ultimate will be distributed evenly among all enemies.
Here's another hint.
Ah.
The Dahlia's trace allows allies to increase their speed when they implant a weakness
I'm not
into enemy
planning
units.
on pulling for
And
her.
if a fire character triggers this effect, they even regenerate a certain amount of energy.
Lastly,
Oh,
I will create a
that's-
special dimension
that's
when
handy.
using my technique. Enemies in the dimension will not actively initiate attacks against ally targets. After entering combat
Really?
with enemies in the dimension, I'll immediately initiate the zone from my skill and deal super break damage to enemy targets.
Okay.
So dangerous yet so
So
captivating.
definitely
This
future
combat
pull,
style
but
is
not
truly fascinating.
right now. I
Yep,
think when she
that's
has
the
another
magical alarm,
rerun, I'll
Constance. And
probably
now,
pull for her.
It's time for a special message. Let's take a listen.
Oh,
Dear Trailblazers, version 3.8 will last for a total of 8 weeks. As such, this version's content will have additional adjustments. Firstly, in the newly added version event, Trailblazers can obtain tokens by consuming Trailblaze power. on the number of
ooh,
tokens.
okay.
Trailblazers can obtain stellar jades and self-modeling resin. Tokens can also be used to win bonus rewards. And that's
Ooh.
not all. Version 3.8 will feature the double reward events Later
Uh-huh.
Fisher, Realm of the Strange, and Garden of Plenty. At the end of 3.8, there will also be a new phase of Apocalyptic Shadow.
I'm
Not to mention
curious
the
what that's
3.8
gonna
version
be.
banners are a little special.
They're putting it at the
Version
end.
3.8's first phase banner. Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star character.
Oh,
The
I
limited
love
5-star
that light cone.
Never forget her flame will also have a boosted drop rate. Additionally, the limited
Yes!
5-star character
Yes!
Firefly and the limited 5-star
Yes!
light cone we're about to
Okay,
bring
yeah,
to
I know exactly who I'm
return.
pulling in 3.8.
Now, in In version 3.8,
I have been
second
wanting.
phase battle.
I've missed Firefly
Five-star
every
characters,
single rerun she's
Fuse
had.
and Ling Sha will simultaneously
I'm not
return.
guaranteed. I know
As
that,
with the
but
5-star light cones, long road leads home.
okay.
And since the
So
road stays true. And
I gotta get
finally,
super lucky
due
on
to
my
the version
polls.
extension, there will also
Why?
be a third phase banner. This banner.
Why must you do this to me?
5-star characters, Goliath and Sunday, as well as limited 5-star light cones.
Are you
Time Woven
kidding me
Indigo,
right now?
And a grounded estate. For more details, Trailblazers should keep their eyes peeled for further informational announcements. Up next, let's take a look at
Seriously?
other events appearing in version
I know.
3.8.
Like,
And now, or maybe it was a long time ago, or was it a short while ago? The Chrysoso Wu Championship is about to begin. As a special
that's
guest,
coming back.
Trailblazers
Okay.
will lead their own little chimeras as a chimera trainer and form a powerful team that will charge toward the championship.
I
mission
really
of the
want
Chimeras in
Firefly
this
because I know
Chrysoso
she's
Wu
gonna be
Championship
really
is
good
no longer dealing
in
with
this
daily tasks
Trailblaze
and
mission.
but to defeat opponents in
But-
battle.
Oh my god. They
Please
dropped
don't be alarmed,
every
everyone.
single
You know what
character
we're
that's
doing.
needed for
Guarantee
constance
that no
in this
chimeras will be
update,
harmed in
which
this
really
competition.
sucks.
It's worth noting that the participants
I wouldn't be
in
surprised
this
if they dropped Lingsha on
Chrysos are
the
heroes, and they'll help the chimeras in their own ways. The Trailblazer can invite the
on
heroes
the
and
Golden
participating
Idol
friends,
thing
and every
eventually,
Chrysos heir
because she
has
is a
their
very
unique
well-rounded
chimera
healer.
companion.
So
Through spending so much time together, the Chrysos heirs' chimeras had developed personalities much like their trainers.
For example, this master cat thief who snatches away enemy chimeras the moment battle begins.
this wasn't
She's
a
clearly
bad
inherited Cypher's tricks.
event.
So
I just
cute.
didn't really care
I wish
for
I
it.
could keep one.
Oh, they're as cute as the origami birds. I'm gonna become a loyal fan of the chimeras too.
And more chimeras are waiting. After picking a trainer, you need to form a dedicated team for them. During
8
combat,
weeks,
the
though,
Trailblazer can
is
purchase various chimeras
how
from
long
the store.
3.8 is gonna be.
Every identical
I
one
think it's
grants them
longer
experience,
than most
allowing them to level up
updates.
and become even stronger. There is also special equipment.
not
on sale
100% sure on
can be
that, though.
used to enhance your chimera friends.
Oh my
Build your
god.
ultimate team using each trainer's and chimera's unique abilities. Then set out to conquer the world.
I feel like most of their
like
eggs
it.
were put into
Apart
one
from the
basket
tournament that progresses with the story, the event
in
will also
terms
have
of the
challenge
Trailblaze
mode.
mission, and then the rest is
Like
just
Chrysos heirs are your
add-ons.
friends. The
Why are they making
Trailblazer
us
can
suffer with
actively
polls?
initiate a challenge,
Yeah,
or
the fact
set
that
up a
they're running
defending
all the
lineup and wait
almost
for
all the
challengers to
Chrysos
fall
heirs
into the trap.
this
Together with the
update, and
chimeras,
then
I'll
running a
end all
bunch of
conflicts
characters
in
we
this
need in
world.
the next is
Oh.
kind of annoying.
Isn't this supposed to be a relaxing and
But
laid-back event?
that being said,
If your blood's already boiling and you can't hold back any longer,
the only character I want to pull
always
for
try the event.
is
Remnants
Firefly.
of Twilight. Within the Garden of Life,
because I want to save a lot of my polls for 3.0.
3.0.
Or no, not 3.0. 4.0. 4.0.
Stood against formidable foes.
Formidable foes.
3.0 is
emerge into
Wooa.
Epics. They never fail to make my heart race.
What
The
is
event
this?
has 5 different combat stages with unique mechanics in each stage.
Some stages will turn characters into merpeople to fight against the enemy, while other stages only need you to be healing characters to ensure victory.
That's right. You'll probably have a hard time passing the challenges if you stick
Yeah.
to your usual
Yep.
approach. For example, in the stage Synergy
That
Duo,
could also
our
be
characters
why
must split into 2 teams
this
and
update is
engage
going to be
in
8
simultaneous
weeks
battles against
instead of the
bosses, Dark
normal
Duelists, and
6,
White
I
Guard.
believe.
If one of 2 bosses is defeated, but the other is still standing,
think-
the defeated boss will be revived
I think
on
it's
their next action.
6 or
In other
7
words, we need to try defeating the 2 bosses
normally,
at the same
and
time.
now it's going to be 8.
If the 4-person team
I want
is
an
split
access
into 2
light
and
cone.
fight separately, then
I-
the lineup also needs to change accordingly. It might be better to allocate a damage
So-
dealer for both battlefields.
Much as
That's
I
right.
want most of the
Charm of this
Chrysos heirs,
event lies in
the
how
problem
to
is
figure
I
out
have
a
a very
breakthrough
long
with
list
this
I need to
brand
get,
new
so...
mechanic.
And after you pass easy mode,
And
There's also
unfortunately,
hard and
I got
nightmare
Finon
modes
didn't get his
waiting
light
for you.
cone, so...
Combat is fun.
Additionally, The Divergent universe will be updated in version 3.8.
Of course it will.
Featuring new equations, curios, and weighted curios.
I am so
synchronicity
far
level
behind
will
on
also
Divergent
increase to level
Universe.
120 with an exclusive avatar reward.
And a brand new adventure mode, Balloon Bonanza, has also been added.
Balloon Bonanza.
A new mini-game?
Exactly. The main objective is to attack and change the color of every balloon on the field. Once they're all the same color, they'll disappear. The more rounds of balloons you clear within the time limit, the greater the reward you'll earn.
Oh.
Doesn't that mean some characters' techniques will be able to attack a whole lot of balloons at once?
But that might also get rid of the right color.
So Firefly.
I can already see how flustered
Firefly
some people
literally
might
is the
get.
only character that can do that.
And of course, let's not forget our old
Gift of
friend,
Odyssey. Yep.
The Gift of Odyssey.
Always present and never giving you up. Check in for 7
Yeah,
days
so-
to get 10 Star Rail special passes.
Right.
I
And
think
with that,
they
our
were.
special program is fast coming to a close.
Oh,
In
wow.
Panic County, where sweet dreams never end.
Whoa.
Many riddles were revealed in the tide of memory.
Only 41 minutes long.
The arrival of the
Damn.
Trailblazer. Let us follow Constance and rediscover the truth of the past.
This is gonna
See
be
you
an
in the
interesting
next
update.
program.
It feels
Albert,
like.
clocking out.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Lasts for 8 weeks. Yeah. Because I think it's normally 6 weeks or 7 weeks typically. So. Alright, so. Yeah, I don't know. I'm excited for the Trailblaze mission, but I'm excited to try pull for Firefly. The Dahlia looks interesting. I wouldn't say 100% that I'm probably going to pull her. But let's go ahead and talk about this. Because I want to know people's thoughts here. Not gonna... What about codes? The codes... Give me 1 second. Let me go ahead for anyone who's watching. Post the codes in the chat. So we got 3, I believe. Right? Unless, of course, they're not going to show it. Where are they? Oh, come on. Where are the codes? To be updated. Okay, so nobody's posted them yet. That's interesting. Let me go ahead. All right, so let me move this over here. So for anyone who's curious, that's the first code. It will... I definitely think that Constance will be a very important character going forward. She'll probably be part of the meta. But Firefly, I know, is already part of the meta. She's been sort of the go-to character for a very long time. And then... where's the other one? And that's the next code. Yeah, so I think probably my pull plan is going to be Firefly, and then most likely either Lingsha or Foog. I'm not sure exactly who yet. And then I don't like the fact that they're kind of running all the characters that I would need together. I think that's kind of a little bit annoying. And then, so we have, all right, so let's go over this a little bit. We have, you guys can't really see it. Hold on. Let me move this down a little bit. So we have March, Luca, and Gallagher on phase 1 in terms of the 4 stars. And then we have Dahlia as the main character. I really like her light clone. Like, Never Forget Her Flame looks really cool. I can't quite tell what all of these are. It's kind of hard because when they just do the image, it's a little bit hard to tell what the light cone is. And then
5-star light cone, Never Forget Her Flame, will also have a boosted drop rate. Additionally,
the fact that they're running Firefly alongside the Dahlia is kind of annoying, but I understand it. My plan is to pull for Firefly. Like 100%. And then the fact that they're then running
version 3.8 second phase
Foog on phase 2. So for phase 2, then we have Foog Long Road leads home. And the moles welcome you. I don't know what that one is. And then Natasha's light cone, which I also don't remember what that is. But then we have Natasha, Sampo, and Arlen. I'm going to guess at this point, for anyone who's been playing HSR for a very long time, they already probably have all the Eilidons for these characters. So I would recommend, if you're playing, to like save up for 4.0, that you should probably just build your pity. But if you're planning on playing to get like Foog as well as Lingsha, Firefly, Constance, I would recommend pulling now than waiting, because there's a chance that it might be a long time before Firefly, Constance, any of those characters get another rerun. So if you're planning on pulling, I would 100% do it. Let's see. I can't seem to find the last code. Oh, right there. And that's the last code for right there. So that gets you 300 Stellar Jade. So, yeah. Like I said, I'm looking forward to the Trailblaze mission. I think that's going to be really cool. It's going to fill in some loose ends on the end of Penacony, where we didn't necessarily get to see what Firefly's second or third death was. So, yeah. I hope you all enjoyed this little broadcast, and I will probably be back later today building either Chisa or Arlecchino, because I really want to do a video on building Arlecchino. But yeah, hope you all have an amazing morning, or afternoon, night, wherever your time zone is. And I will see you guys later for a regularly scheduled stream. See you later, TRNXS crew. Bye.